So some incredible wrestling so far at 97, and let's see what happens here. Will we have a new king at 97 kilos?
Underway, semifinal, 97 kilos. Abdulrashid SADULAEV coming out in the dark, the blue and the gray, the red from Bahrain here with Akhmed TAZHUDINOV. He's been one of the great stories. We've had a few of them through the first 2.5 days, and not too many people predicted this one as far as a semifinal clash at 97. So, Erica, let's go to Bahrain here and focus on TAZHUDINOV first. You've taken out Snyder, and now less than 2 hours later, you're staring at SADULAEV, who is one of the greatest wrestlers of all time, no matter the weight, no matter the style. What's the game plan against SADULAEV?
Well, obviously there is a game plan, very different styles from Kyle Snyder, so from a technical perspective, but ultimately you have to wrestle your own style of wrestling. You have to wrestle to your strengths, and the confidence that TAZHUDINOV must have after executing perfectly against Snyder, taking him down for 2 different 4-point takedowns. You know, stick to that game plan, stick to what's working for you, baby. You got this.
Yeah, it certainly is working, that's for sure. Very cautious so far, both wrestlers just kind of feeling each other out. We'll, I'm sure, get a whistle and a stoppage very quickly, and there it is, right on cue. Let's see who they're going to warn first. It is SADULAEV. SADULAEV, 2-time Olympic gold medalist. He's looking to win his 6th world championship.
And SADULAEV's nickname is the Tank. He is an absolute powerhouse, built like a brick, and you haven't seen him in international competition. So is he a little bit rusty? That was a very close match in the semifinal, something we're not used to seeing. And TAZHUDINOV here is the aggressor. The SADULAEV is still on the clock, but TAZHUDINOV is still continuing to stalk him down, put that pressure on his elder, on, you know, one of the reigning champions from the Olympic Games in this weight class.
See the size difference as far as height goes, and TAZHUDINOV, one of the taller 97-kilo wrestlers. Collar tie, SADULAEV clears his neck out. Again, not a lot here. There's a straight-on double, and he's in deep. Let's see if SADULAEV can fend this off. Trying to go with that chest wrap over the top. You see the constant movement, though. Great job by TAZHUDINOV circling around, keeping those feet active. Nearly caught SADULAEV on his back. Still has him in a vulnerable position near the edge. And we get a stoppage, but that's going to be 4 and near the end of the period.
And SADULAEV is taking his time, coming back to the center of the mat. We saw TAZHUDINOV in excellent position and be very disciplined on that finish. With SADULAEV's hands wrapped around his chest, he continued to get that angle. And now he's in the lead with 5 points coming into the break.
So a story developing from this young wrestler, Akhmed TAZHUDINOV, and after 3 minutes here in the semifinals, a 5-0 lead over SADULAEV. TAZHUDINOV, just 20 years old. This is his senior level world championship debut.
And what a debut it has been. Taking down Kyle Snyder in that quarterfinal, and here we have him against SADULAEV. SADULAEV looks cool and calm. I don't know if he's ever been down by 5 points in a world championship or an Olympic Games. But winners know how to win. So, Sean, let's see what happens when we get back to action.
One thing to keep an eye on with SADULAEV, and you brought up a good point early in the first period, only 3 matches wrestled so far here in 2023. So getting back into the swing of it, that was before the matches today. So how's the body feeling after, as we described, a couple of tough ones?
Okay, and right away, SADULAEV is getting into that action. We've seen some quick motions from him. He gets himself into a front headlock position, looking to dig in and move to those underhooks. And again, he comes up from that position, creates that opening, and TAZHUDINOV takes it out of bounds for 1. Some great wrestling here, and I'm excited to see what SADULAEV can pull out of his back pocket. One of his signature head outside, left side high crotches, but he gets put into the Olympic position, continues to wrestle through with that ankle elevated. He's awarded the 2 points from that position, but here TAZHUDINOV does a great job of coming back on top. He's not maintained control yet with SADULAEV in on that ankle, but here we go. And 2 is awarded for TAZHUDINOV.
There's that length that I think can really cause some problems. He has that length. He was able to get that leg free. And now a 7-2 lead as he tries to maybe work a lace. Gives up on that as SADULAEV keeps his right leg away.
Exactly. So we did have the on-mat referee put up a 2. However, the mat chairman and mat judge both confirmed it was only a 1 for coming back on top from that transition. So we see a 7-2 lead here still for the BRN.
Just a 1 point on the reversal. So a 5-point lead. SADULAEV trailing in this second period. Comes in on a half shot.
We've got lots of time left in this period, but SADULAEV needs to continue to keep working for his action. TAZHUDINOV did a really great job of stalking SADULAEV, of keeping him on the outside in the opening minutes of this round. It worked really successfully, but wow, a half shot right to his face, and TAZHUDINOV gets the easy go behind. I don't think I would ever have said that about watching a SADULAEV match.
Yeah, clearly not the same SADULAEV from the last time we saw him, and now he is down and just doesn't have that high-octane motor that we're used to seeing from him. You could see that in the first period, a little lethargic, I thought, and now on that last setup, I'm not sure what the situation is here with him, but the medical staff is out taking a look at him.
Well, you could see after they broke apart from that last exchange, he did point to his neck, and I have been in that position. When you shoot those high crotches, you get a nice stinger down your neck into your shoulder. It's an extremely painful position, and we did see him signal on the mat that he was going to end the match. And could this be the last takedown that we see? And here we have it. SADULAEV will decide to not continue, and we will have a new champion at 97 kilos. Will it be this man?
Wow, what a day. When the wrestling world woke up this morning, there weren't too many people talking about Akhmed TAZHUDINOV.